In the bustling lanes of Mumbai, near the crowded train station, stood a humble pani puri stall run by a middle-aged man named Chintu Baya. His real name was Chintan Mehta, but nobody called him that anymore. His stall, painted in bright red and yellow, had become a favorite of school kids, college students, and office-goers. Chintu Baya wasn't rich. He lived in a small one-room house with his wife and daughter, Asha. But what made him special wasn't just his spicy, delicious pani puris. It was his honesty and kindness. Every day, from morning to night, Chintu Baya would serve his customers with a warm smile, charging just enough to make ends meet. Some would joke, "Baya, you're too honest for this world. Raise your prices." But he would laugh and reply, "If I can fill someone's stomach and make them happy, that's enough profit for me." One hot afternoon, as he was packing up his stall, a wealthy businessman stepped out of a nearby car and ordered pani puri. He wore a gold watch, fancy shoes, and looked like someone who had never tasted street food before. After finishing, the man opened his wallet to pay, but realized something horrifying. "Oh no! My wallet is missing!" he cried. He had just withdrawn 1 lakh cash to pay his workers. "I must have dropped it somewhere near here." The businessman began panicking. A small crowd gathered. Some people suggested calling the police. Others began searching the area. But just then, Chintu Baya walked up quietly and said, "Sir, did your wallet look like this?" In his hand was a black leather wallet, a bit dusty from the road. The businessman's eyes lit up. "Yes, that's mine," he shouted, opening it. Everything was inside: cash, cards, even a few foreign currency notes. Not a single rupee was missing. "Where did you find it?" he asked, stunned. Chintu Baya smiled. "I saw it lying on the ground near that pole while throwing trash. I waited to see if anyone would come looking." Everyone stared in disbelief. So much money, and Chintu Baya had not taken a single rupee. The businessman was overwhelmed. "Why didn't you keep it? You could have used the money to open a big restaurant." Chintu Baya folded his hands. "Sahab, I earn little, but it's honest. That wallet was never mine. If I keep something that's not mine, how will I sleep at night?" The businessman was so touched he took out 10,000 and offered it to Chintu Baya as a reward. But Baya refused politely. "Sir, I didn't do it for reward. Just bless my daughter Asha. She wants to study." The next day, the businessman returned, not with money, but with a promise. He offered to sponsor Asha's full education, all the way to college. He even helped Chintu Baya get a license and a proper cart to expand his stall. Soon, Chintu's Chaat Corner became a small brand in the area. But Baya remained the same: simple, smiling, and honest. Years later, Asha became an IAS officer, and at her first public event, she introduced her father with tears in her eyes and said, "This is the man who taught me that honesty is worth more than gold." Moral of the story: honesty is like a seed. You may not see its fruit right away, but one day it will grow into a tree that gives you shade, respect, and endless blessings.